Good news for people who love bad news. Atari Games is under new management. The one-hit wonder / gaming entrepreneur Soulja Boy is making moves in the gaming space outside of his scam company Soulja Game. Or at least that's what he would have you believe. On the surface, it appears as though Soulja Boy is moving through a paint-by-numbers celebrity meltdown. But upon closer inspection, there could be something significantly more sinister at work. Welcome everyone. Welcome back to Legal Speak, a Cold North production. I'm the Law Morris, and this is the video essay series in which I get to talk about the games I've been playing and what I think of the medium as a whole. It seems as though the latest internet scammer to try to pull a fast one on their audience, or in this case someone else's audience, is doing so in a much more intelligent way than the likes of Jake Paul. Let's talk about the new CEO of Atari, Soulja Boy. Disclaimer. Everything I'm about to discuss is purely speculation. It is entirely allegation and no damnable evidence has surfaced. Please do not treat anything I'm about to say as anything more than speculation and allegation. At this point, Soulja Boy, Wade Rosen, and anyone else are all completely innocent and should be treated as such. In a strange way, the events of the past couple weeks got started back in 2018 with the inception of a new gaming company. In late 2018, the rapper Soulja Boy announced his new company, Soulja Game, and their first product, the Soulja Game console. Creative, right? The console is said to have been released in December of 2018, but reports indicate that many people who pre-ordered and paid never received the product. But people didn't even need to receive the console to know that what was being advertised was simply a rebranded Chinese knockoff emulation machine that is typically sold on websites like AliExpress. The consoles were being sold for a roughly 500% markup for the absurd price of $640. Mere months later, Soulja Game announced their second product, the Soulja Game handheld. And once again, it was a rebranded and marked up Chinese knockoff emulation machine that people could pay for, but there is really little evidence of anyone ever actually receiving it. Another month later, and the company was belly up, making for the shortest lifespan of a console manufacturer of all time. Recently, right around August 19th, Soulja Boy announced on a live stream that he would be selling Soulja Game for $140 million. That's a lot of money. During the same live stream, Soulja Boy also announced that he had signed a deal with Atari, the result of which would be revamping the company, as well as the fact that he is now both the owner and CEO.
I am now the owner of Atari. I own the video game company Atari. Ha ha.
Soulja Boy claimed that Atari was thoroughly impressed with the work he had done at Soulja Game, which had been the result of his new deal. One important thing to make note of is that Soulja Boy's announcements of his selling Soulja Game and his signing a deal with Atari are related, but he did not indicate that Atari was the entity that was acquiring Soulja Game. Very shortly after Soulja Boy's big announcement, Atari stepped in to set the record straight. From their official and verified Twitter account, Atari tweeted, quote, "We know that CEO of Atari is a dream job, but that honor belongs to Wade Rosen," end quote. Not only did this seemingly wash Atari's hands of the whole mess, but it also incurred the wrath of a certain washed-up rapper, which ultimately brings Atari's level of involvement into question. Just one day after the tweet, Soulja Boy responded via livestream. Initially, he hurled a series of expletives at Atari, but then he made the claim that Atari had approached him and initiated the interaction that led to their alleged deal.
Y'all know what the fuck I meant when I said I'm owning Atari. Atari is a public traded company. Can't no one man own the shit. So first of all, Atari eat a motherfucking dick. Don't call my phone no more asking me to help y'all promote shit. Dead ass video game company. When nobody talk about no motherfucking Atari before yesterday.
On the live stream, Soulja Boy provided screenshots of the contract he had signed with Atari.
1 million Atari, all this fucking Atari shit. Matter of fact, fuck this contract, fuck Atari, don't call me no more, don't attach my name to y'all name.
What Soulja Boy unbelievably didn't count on was anyone pausing the stream and giving his contract a closer look. Before the text is obscured by Soulja Boy's face, it reads, quote, corporations and marketing services, end quote. And below that, quote, 1 million, parentheses 1 million, Atari token, parentheses ATRI, within 10 business days of the date hereof, end quote. Based off this limited information, it's reasonable to deduce that Soulja Boy had arranged some sort of marketing and promotion deal with Atari in exchange for 1 million Atari tokens. For those who don't know, is Atari's in-house cryptocurrency. So, while Soulja Boy may have a contracted business arrangement with Atari, one that might have even been initiated by Atari themselves, he isn't the CEO, and he certainly isn't the owner of anything more than some dumpy go-nowhere coin. So why the overreaction? Why all the controversy? A recent scheme that has become popular with less ethical YouTubers and other social media influencers is called the pump and dump. Influencers have begun to create their own cryptocurrencies, then buy a small fortune's worth of said coin, then discuss them publicly while withholding the fact that these coins are their own creation. Upon hearing influencers discuss these coins, their audiences rush out to buy them, artificially inflating their value. After the value has skyrocketed, the influencers then sell their coins, making a huge profit, all while indicating to the market that they may know something about the coin nobody else does, inherently tanking its value. Soulja Boy appears to be running a pump and dump scheme with a few modifications. Rather than creating his own coin, hard to believe that with his vanity he could resist the allure of Soulja Coin. I know, but he did. Soulja Boy has seemingly plucked a cheap coin from obscurity and is taking action to pump Atari token to the moon. Theory is that Soulja Boy saw the value of Atari token, then sought out a deal with the company with the intention of insisting on being paid in Atari token. After receiving payment, he then caused significant controversy to get people talking about Atari and inherently Atari token, all to inflate the coin's value to eventually sell and clean up on the backs of anyone who fell for his ruse. While Soulja Boy's scheme is fairly easy to follow, the involvement of the conspirator requires deeper speculation. The current CEO of Atari, Wade Rosen, was onboarded in March of 2020. Within a month of Rosen's tenure, the stock price had skyrocketed from 34 cents to a relatively high 87 cents, their highest market cap in more than 5 years. Since this initial spike in the stock price after Rosen's arrival, the company's valuation has been in steady decline until leveling out around the pre-Rosen price. As CEO of the company, it is reasonable to assume that Rosen owns a significant number of Atari tokens and would also stand to benefit from a spike in the price, at which point he could dump his crypto and make a quick exit from the company. Once again, take everything I'm speculating on here with an entire shaker of salt. But could this point to the possibility of Rosen being somehow involved in Soulja Boy's pump and dump scheme? Now, all of this is just a theory, but one that offers a plausible explanation of what's really going on between Soulja Boy and Atari when nothing else really does. While my thoughts may be nothing but speculation, the good news is that even if it were true, the scheme doesn't appear to be panning out, as the highest value of Atari token over the past month has been a mere 7 cents, and currently, at the time of writing, sits at just 5 cents. So, regardless of intention, it doesn't appear as though anyone is getting rich quick off the backs of other Atari token holders. What do you think of Soulja Boy and his recent antics with Atari? Let me know in the comments down below. You can see everything I do all in one spot over at coldnorthpro.com. I'll be back next time talking about something else entirely, so until then, just go play some games.